the end of this video, I hope you feel inspired and empowered to make your own gallery wall at home with materials you already have on hand. Hey, I'm Caitlin, and I DIY my home to make it feel beautiful, and I try to do it on a budget. Today, I'm actually going to show you my gallery wall because I'm going to be moving it. It's currently in the corner of the living room over the couch, but I think it's making the walls look too short. So I am going to relocate it up the stairs, and I'm going to do something else in here. I think I'm going to do some vertical shiplap wallpaper. I'm trying to any strategy to make it look taller. But I had this, when we moved the couch over here, we had this corner, which I was like, oh, maybe I'll do a gallery wall and that'll look cool. And so before I move it, I want to just go over how I did it and what I learned. So there are kits you can buy. That, you know, have a big piece of paper you put on the wall, which is cool. And then you have other ones where you just buy the frames, which is cool too. I had a bunch of pictures. I didn't have anywhere to go, and so I was like, well, let me see what I can do. So the first step is obviously to find a wall. I took pieces of paper and traced the rough outline of each picture, and I laid them on the floor, and I played with it that way before putting them up on the wall. But that was step one. I numbered the piece of the paper along with the picture. Okay, so you want the corner piece to be the biggest piece. Okay, you want the corner piece to be the biggest piece. Okay, and then you build it around it, and then the other end corner, which my what the duck, that should be your second biggest piece. Okay, so your biggest and smallest piece are on the outside, and I tried to do the same on this side where I've got my mirror, and then I know it's like that's actually the middle picture is the bigger one, but you can kind of do what you want. So you start off, that's really the key. You put the biggest pieces on the outside and then fill in the middle however you want. These are crooked. So then, depending on what you want to do with, if you want to, depending on if you want them like exactly the same space, if you want them to be the exact same space apart and depth, you could get a spacer. You could get like a 2x4 and cut it down to like 2 inches by 2 inches, and then you could precisely hang it that way. I kind of eyeballed it, but also I would recommend a laser leveler. When I hang them on the stairwell, you'll see I'm going to use the laser leveler, and the only con about that is it does like get in your eyes. It's annoying. Once I cut the paper out for each picture, laid them on the ground, then I put them actually on the wall. And when you tape, I used painter's tape and taped up the brown paper. And at that point, you can just move everything around and see if you like it. And then you just take each paper off and replace it. Do whatever you want. I didn't want anything. I wanted it to be personal. Up here, you've got, you know, this was a picture given to me by one of my really good friends when I moved, because it was a view of our condos looking at DC, and we moved. I didn't have that view anymore, so this is a picture she took for me, and she framed it. Isn't that amazing? This one I thought was fun. What the duck? This is from Iceland, from our trip. This is from Australia. This was a Christmas present from our sister-in-law, and then my maternity picture, and then a baby picture of my baby. This is my husband's father, and then he's passed. And then we have my mother-in-law. She actually painted my dog and that dragonfly. So, and these are our most recent family pictures, and our wedding picture is up there as well. But oh, and this is really fun. I would recommend this. These have artwork. So it's got, you put artwork inside of it and you can switch it out. It's super cool. Let's see. It's a really fun project. I think it would be better on a stairwell wall, maybe in like a a hallway or even a dining room, but I'm not loving it in my living room, so I'm going to move it. But I did want to show before I moved it because I'm so proud of how it came out. It's just a fun way to share all your treasures and make it look real nice and not just a hot mess. It makes it look intentional. I hope you feel like you've learned some things on how to get started on your gallery wall. And if you liked my video, please like and subscribe. It really helps me grow my channel. And I will make the next video of showing how I'm going to arrange these pictures up the wall, up this blank wall. It needs some love, huh? Well, until next time, thanks, friends. Have a good night.